Hey, Nick O'Neill here with Leo Digital SEO. I got this video here for your website and for the business that's going to be given 3 points, and that's going to be content, backlinks, and citations. And then I'll show you the opportunity of taking these steps for your business and why it's going to be so important that you go ahead and start doing that. So first things first is content, and generally Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words. Now that's depending on the competition and the number of keywords needed. If you're asking what a keyword is anything someone might type into Google when they're looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place these keywords throughout, tell Google exactly what terms you want your website found for. For an example, a keyword could be epoxy floors, San Antonio, Texas, or concrete staining, San Antonio, Texas, flat stone ceiling, San Antonio, Texas. And the list goes on and on and on, right? So I got your website here in a word counter, and we see that you're at 688 words. You're going to want to go ahead and get that up to 1,500 words at least so that Google will consider your website an authority. We got Stain Concepts here. That's the top competition that you're facing over there in San Antonio right now. And we can just see how you stack up against them in content. And y'all are pretty much even on that end, right? So you do want to go ahead and get to 1,500, far surpassing them, again, so that Google will consider your website an authority. Now, to give you a further info on what a keyword is, I got my tool Ahrefs here. Tool I pay for and use. It gives me more websites on websites and competitions. There are some free tools out there that you can use. This is just what I go with. So we see that Stain Concepts, we can go and see exactly what keywords that they have. So concrete staining near me would be just one keyword, and we see that 3.4 thousand people are searching for that monthly, right? Now this KD is going to be keyword difficulty. That's going to be from 0 to 100. So the lower it is, the easier it is to rank in Google. When someone types in concrete staining near me in San Antonio, Texas, it's going to be how hard or how easy it is to rank and be that number one website that pops up when they put that in there. So we see that Stain Concepts has 91 people coming to their website monthly, and they're ranked number 10th for that position. And so here are all the other keywords that to give you an example of, and that's going to be for the point one. On to the second point that I have for you. Now that's going to be a backlink. Excuse me. A backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another, or in this case, it's going to be one website linking back to Stain Tech's website right here. So these links, they act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google basically uses this to build trust in your business and your website by seeing other websites vouching for you. The best example that I can give for this is it's literally like a popularity contest in Google's eyes to see who has the most websites pointing back to them, right? So we go back into my tool over here, Ahrefs, and we have your website in, and we see that you have 157 backlinks and 20 websites linking back to your page. If we go over here to Stain Concepts, we see that they have 47 backlinks and 25 other websites linking back to their page. So I do want to point out that the reason why they're actually outranking you most likely is because of the keywords that they're using. We see that you only have 28 keywords, whereas they're using 207 keywords. That's thousands of different people putting in those keywords into Google that you're missing on since you aren't using those keywords, right? Even so, let's say that they were beating you over here, which they are kind of on the referring domains. We say, well, if it works for them, then why wouldn't it work for you, right? And we go in and we can see exactly what websites they have that they're getting links from. And you would go in here, create an account, and getting a link back to your website, right? So it'll start helping you rank faster. I do want to point out that not all links are created equal, so it is worth noting to stay relevant to your industry, and local websites will work best. To go further in on that, right, this DR right here, this domain rating, that's from 0 to 100. And the best example I can give it to this is the higher the number is, the more power that Google puts on this website having, right? So you want to stay on those high end ones. So you want to go ahead and do these high end numbers right here, and it's going to bring more power to your website since they're linking back to it, and it's going to rank you faster and give you more juice. You don't want to be in none of these 0 ones right here, these 7s or 5s, right? So let's go on to the last point that I have for you, and that's going to be a citation. Let's look at the Google Map Pack section right here. Now, a citation is anywhere you find your business name, address, and phone number, exactly as it's shown right here on this Google Map Pack, this Google business page right here. So these citations, they help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses, since, we do know that they can generate huge amounts of revenue. If someone puts in concrete flooring San Antonio, you want to be in this top 3 section right here, right? Nobody's going to go to page 2, 3, or 4 to look for services from those businesses there. So you want to get in this top 3. So these citations, they're included in directories like Yelp, Angie's, Expertise, BBB, and then there's hundreds of others I'm sure you heard of. Social media accounts act great well for a citation. For an example, if you have a Facebook business page, on that Facebook business page, you want to put your business name, address, and phone number on that Facebook business page, and that would count as one citation. So then you have YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, and the list goes on and on and on, right? Facebook. The idea is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet because they constantly have bots crawling the web to see whose presence is felt most. And the larger your online presence is felt compared to your competitors, the more likely it is that they're going to rank you above them. And once Google starts to see you more often than these cats right here as well, then the more likely it is that they're going to rank you above these three right here as well. So let's just go over what I was talking about to sum it up. Once you get that content up of 1,500 to 2,000 words, you're getting those keywords in that I gave you an example of, right? Once you start to get those backlinks up, you're getting those other websites linking back to Stain Tech, and you're starting to win that quote unquote popularity contest. And last but not least, once you're getting those citations up and those reviews up, well, let's look at why it might be so worthwhile doing. We got Stain Concepts right here, right? And we see that 415 people are going to their website monthly, and that's all for those points alone those 3 points alone that we just talked about. Let's say this was your business and you had 400 people come into your website, right? Let's say only 10% of those actually pick up the phone and call to get services from you. So we got 40 people calling, and then let's say your team closed out 20, only half of those, right? So 20 new jobs. That's 20 new jobs a month, all for those 3 points alone that we talked about. Not too sure what your profit margins are right now, but I would guess that that would generate a good amount of revenue on top of what you're already doing into the business and into your pocket. The numbers are always higher as well than this. This is just a tool errors that I use. We don't have Google's exact numbers. And as you can see, y'all are only using 28 keywords. They're using 207. So there's many more keywords that we can use as well. So yeah, that's what I do for a living, and I'm making this video in hopes that it will start helping you generating more traffic and leads online, man. If you do find yourself wanting more, or you want to continue scaling the business, man, feel free to reach out, and I can help you with some more information, or we can talk about the goals of the business, and I can do some research to see exactly what could be realistic for the business and what it might take to reach those goals. I do just ask that you leave one line of feedback if you wouldn't mind, whether something was unclear, whether you had another question, or whether something was great, just let me know. Again, my name is Nick O'Neill. My cell phone is 832-728-9003. Feel free to give me a text or reach back out to me at my email. That's nick.o'neill.leo@gmail.com. My door is always open. Thank you so much for watching, and I really hope that this video helped you. Have a great day.